Welcome to Ronkonkoma, Long Island, New York. I am the Mets head, talking all things New York Mets. Bringing you breaking news that the New York Mets have traded for Luis Robert Jr. A trade fans have been waiting for over 2 years. Finally, they went out to get a starting center fielder. Perhaps it was a little late in coming, but he is here now. Luis Robert, for the past couple of years, has not been a great hitter, but he has been a very good fielder, perhaps an excellent fielder. But we all remember Luis Robert from his 2023 season, where he batted .264, hit 38 home runs, and stole 20 bases. That is the Luis Robert that they're hoping will be on the Mets. Unfortunately, the past 2 years, in 2024, he batted .224 with 14 home runs. In 2025, he hit .223 with 14 home runs. Terrible on base percentage, under 300 both years. In 2021, he did have a .378 on base percentage with a .946 OPS, but only in 68 games. In 2023, he played 145 games, and his OPS was .857. I think if the guy can play defense in center field every day and hit some home runs, steal some bases, he stole 33 bases last year, that he will be a good addition. I think it is better to have him in center field than Tyrone Taylor there every day. Tyrone Taylor don't think has ever had the potential that Luis Robert has. He's never put up those numbers. He's also injury prone. I love Tyrone Taylor's defense, but he's better as a fourth outfielder. He could platoon in left field. He'll most likely play some left field, start against left-handers. That should be good. The Mets traded LUISANGEL ACUNA and a minor league pitcher, I believe, to get Robert. And I was hoping that Acuna would be a key piece to getting a number one starter. But they went out and traded him to get Luis Robert. I know there are plenty of Mets fans who are upset that they traded Acuna. People think very highly of Acuna. I think very highly of Acuna's defense and his speed. I don't think very highly of his offense. Except for winter ball and those 2 weeks he played back in 2024, Acuna has not really shown much of an ability to hit. And when he does hit, he does not hit for much power. He's a very weak hitter. I mean, slugging last year for the Mets, he had .274 slugging. In the minor leagues, his slugging isn't very good either. I mean, last year in the AAA, his slugging was .385. The year before that, his slugging was .355. He's a singles hitter that can steal bases and play good defense for a team that doesn't have a shortstop or a second baseman, a young shortstop, a second baseman that can possibly win a Gold Glove one day. At least play, really good defensively. Then he's a good player to have. Unfortunately, the Mets have Lindor and Semien now for the next couple of years. So I did not see a room for Acuna to come up and play. And now we have Jet Williams as now the only middle infielder that we have in the minor leagues that can come up and replace an aging Marcus Semien. But Luis Robert is on the team. Some positives I told you about what he did a few years ago, and then he was terrible the past 2 years. But some promising things coming out of him was his second half. And I think the second half is what the Mets are hoping he'll be more like. In the second half of the season last year, he batted .298, 352 on-base percentages, and .808 OPS. If the Mets get something like that, that would be an incredible trade for them. But we shall wait to see which Luis Robert we get when the season begins. If you'd like to hear more of my opinions about the METS'HEAD, tune in next time. Until then, I'm Juan Gun.